Hey Sagittarius, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot and we're coming at y'all with your October 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well, and without a further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into it and we shall see what is up. What do we got going on here for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding October 2022? Let's go ahead and see what information we got here in store, please, for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Having a look here at the first card out, what do we got? And we do got here the World card coming in here for you. So the World card usually ends it marks the ending of a cycle, but of course, as we know, when there is every ending, there's always a brand new beginning that is waiting to arise. So I do feel that, granted the ending of a cycle has come, there is something pretty much brand new beginning for you. Moving along into the next card for you, we do got here the Nine of Cups. I don't think you're necessarily disappointed about some sort of ending that is coming in here for you in the month of October. I think that there is this optimism to you that is quite bright, to be very frank with you. I think you're going to be pretty excited and optimistic about what comes next. For those of you, this could be the energy of just like you've recently, finally like left a job behind that you really wanted to. Like maybe you were really unhappy and miserable in a certain working environment, and it's like, I finally left it. Like I finally put this job behind me and I'm optimistic about my future. I'm optimistic about where to go next or what to start next. You know, there's a certain level of excitement sometimes to ending certain things in our lives. Same thing could apply too if you walked out of a relationship that you were unhappy with, so take it how it applies to your life. Now we do have the Ace of Cups coming out here. Ace of Cups is a really great card of emotional fulfillment. It is a card that could represent love, but it usually just represents that you're fulfilled to the T. You have a very overflowing kind of cup. So it does seem to me here that in the month of October as well, you're kind of overflowed with all this energy. After leaving something behind and now being in this super optimistic energy, you feel really good because it's kind of like you released yourself from something that probably was heavily weighing you down, and now you don't have that weight to bear anymore. Taking a look here at the last overall energy for you, we do got here the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is that card of like, I'm super excited to see what comes next. And there's always something that comes next. If you look closely at the Three of Wands over here, you can see that this individual is waiting for the ship to come on in, and the ship is pretty close to the shore. So with that being said here for you, Sagittarius, something is not that far off from you is what I'm hearing. A new beginning coming in here for you is not that far off from happening. You're probably going to get introduced to it in October 2022. So if that new beginning for you is a new partner, if that new beginning is a new job, if that new beginning is a new hobby, new friends, new path, whatever it may be for you, you're going to start to see it come on in for you this month, I believe. Okay. All right. Very cool. I like this so far. Let's go ahead and have a look here though and see what'll be coming in here for you regarding October 2022. So what's going to be coming in here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October 2022. Having a look here at the first card out, we got here the King of Swords. Hello. King of Swords is usually serious business. I feel that with the King of Swords coming in here, it's also determination. So it could be about taking something seriously. You might find that there is something here, whatever ends up coming in here for you, you may find that it is a lot more serious to you than you thought it would be. So if this is love, this is actually something that has potential. Like I'm actually determined here to have a future with this person. If it is a new career, I really think I can take this career to the next level. I really feel like this could be the career for me. So you want to take something seriously. You want to put forth lots of determination and effort because something's it's becoming a place of importance for you here this month is the way that I'm trying to word it. So I definitely feel like whatever this new thing is that comes in, quickly it becomes quite important to you and you really are interested in staying consistent with it and sticking with it. Yeah, looking at the next card here being the Lovers. Lovers card is being heavily connected to someone or something. So do keep in mind, this is not going to resonate in the plane of love to every Sagittarius out there. You could really be heavily connected to a career. It doesn't have to be a person. You could be really heavily connected to an idea that you have, some sort of dream, some sort of passion. You can be very connected to whatever you're doing, right, on your own personal path. So this just does not have to be strictly about love. I always want to mention that in my videos. Moving into the next card for you, we do got the Wheel of Fortune. I like it, man. Wheel of Fortune jumping in here for you, Sagittarius. Fortunate and energy here coming in. When you look at the Wheel of Fortune, right, it is a card that represents things starting to kind of turn in your favor. So it does feel to me like it's a favorable time. If you're going to take something serious, if you're going to commit to it, it's a favorable time to do so because I do think that the outcome will be something that you want. For example, if you found a new kind of career that you really enjoy, it's a favorable time to stick with it because opportunities will flourish. You'll really grow in this new career. If you're in a new relationship, it would be great to really put forth effort in this new connection and new relationship because it has the potential to flourish. So that's the energy I'm picking up on. So whatever new things end up manifesting for you that you notice that you're determined to do and that you're taking it serious, it's like stick with it. You're being told here not to back down. Moving into the last card here, we do got the Sun card. Hello, Sun card is happiness. So it does show to me that you're going to be pretty happy here with whatever new things coming in. That's not that far away. Now, do keep in mind, there might be some Sagittarians that are currently watching this video and they're like, I don't know what new things we're talking about or what new thing is coming in. So if there is nothing new necessarily that's come in here for you, what this could be representing is that you're kind of in this space so far where after something ended in your life, you're just excited to go with the flow. You know, not every Sagittarius will particularly resonate to every retrospect of this reading, but from what I can gather here so far, it's out with the old and in with the new. And whatever new thing ends up manifesting in October, you seem to be very, very committed to it. I think that the more you stick with it, the more growth you're going to see. This is something not to back down on, something not to give up on. It seems very worth it. So for those of you with new love, I think that this could be a really lovely relationship if you really stick with it. Same with a new career, same with new friends, same with a new path or a new kind of dream you're on the pursuit of. It really seems that if you stick with it, you're going to see results, okay? That's what I keep hearing here for you. All right, let's see what you might not be aware about here that you need to be. So what are some things that Sagittarius might not be aware about regarding October 2022 that they need to hear? Let's go ahead and have a look at that. First card out, we do got here the Four of Wands. Yeah, I keep getting that you're really not aware of how abundant and how stable this new situation is going to be here for you. If this is love, it's almost like you're not aware, but you just met your soulmate, you know, or you may not be aware, but this might be the person you end up marrying, you know, so that's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. It's like, you don't know how far this thing's really going to go, but it is going to go far. We do got here the Six of Cups. All right. So this is the card of the past. Interesting. I'm seeing here for some people, if you are dealing with somebody romantically, you might have already encountered them in this lifetime. You may have encountered them in the past and you just don't remember it. You might have definitely crossed paths with them a couple of times. Maybe you've seen them at a bar before, but you never knew who they were. They never knew who you were. But there is going to be a familiar aspect to whoever this person is. Chances are, if it's a romantic situation we're talking about here, you've probably met this person before in this lifetime. You've crossed paths before some sort of way. Moving into the next card, we do got here the King of Cups. King of Cups showing up over here. Yeah, I think that you're not going to know or really recognize how much you care about this situation, but over time it will become more apparent to you. So I don't think you're going to realize at first how important this new beginning becomes to you in your life, but then it's going to start to become more apparent over time for you. And having a look here at the last card, Temperance card, you're not going to realize how much you really needed this. So Sagittarius, I'm kind of getting that same old message of like, hey, new thing that's coming in here for you, it's going to last a heck of a long time if you stick with it. You know, I did get a message that you might have crossed paths with this person or with this idea before. You know, if this is a career, maybe you thought about this career years ago in your past, but you never thought you would be doing it right now. And suddenly it's become in alignment with you and this is what you're doing now. So either way, you could have crossed paths with a person or with this situation before when you weren't ready for it, but now you definitely are. And with the King of Cups here to the Temperance, you know, this is kind of like the universe's way of saying you're not going to realize at first how much you needed this situation, how amazing it is, and how much you'd care about it. But over time, it's going to become apparent to you that this new beginning is very important to you in your life, and it's going to play a super key role here into developing your future. All right. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and see what you can expect here now throughout the rest of October 2022. What can my Sagittarius people expect, please? Moving throughout the rest of their October, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look here at the first card out, we do got here the King of Wands. King of Wands, very passionate card, big card of action, definitely pursuing. So Sagittarius, you will continue to be in pursuit here of your new beginning. Empress card. You definitely are going to be very happy and content with it, but I also feel like things are going to develop pretty quickly. With the Empress card, it usually represents rapid growth, and I think that things are going to grow pretty quick. So if you are going to be connecting with a new person romantically, you know, things are going to get pretty spicy pretty fast. You and your person here are going to get very comfortable with one another incredibly quickly, and the relationship's going to develop really quickly is kind of the vibration that I'm getting. Same thing when it comes towards like work and career. If you're jumping into a new scene and a new career scene, it's kind of like you're going to get the, you're going to get the ropes really quickly. You're going to develop all the skills you need incredibly quickly to become like the master of your craft. So something here just develops quickly, and it was almost as if like, yeah, this was entirely meant to be, is how it felt. Moving into the next card for what you can expect, we do have here the Eight of Wands. You can expect change. To put it very frank, this new beginning that's entering your life is going to change the circumstances of your old life, so things are not going to be the same as they were before. You know, if you're in a new relationship, the way that you are with this person, you'll probably be a little bit different. I think this person is going to be one of the people that bring the best out in you. So it's not a bad thing that you'll be different because, chances are if this reading is about I left a previous lover, now I met somebody new, what's going to happen here is that the new person coming in here for you is going to be able to allow you to be yourself. This new person coming in here for you is going to bring out the best qualities in you, and that's not a bad change to see. If this is about career, you might notice you're happier because you're doing a career that you're actually interested in and that you're growing in and that you feel like you're helpful because you have the skills necessary in order to really thrive. So the changes that you'll be noticing are going to be changes that are to your favor, overall being more happier with your life because of whatever this new beginning is. So I find that to be very positive news. Now, looking at the last card here for you, we do have here the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is the big worry and the big overthinking kind of card. So you might catch yourself worried and overthinking about your new beginning. I think what you're worried about is how quickly things change, especially for those of you dealing with love situations. I just went through a breakup. I didn't expect to be connecting with somebody new so soon. And now that I am connecting with them so soon, is it too soon? Did I make a mistake? Should I have waited? You start to get a little bit in your head a little bit, right? But the best thing that I can tell you is don't let these overthinking energies make you feel like you shouldn't be enjoying the happiness that you're feeling right now. Go with what your feelings are telling you. If your feelings are happy, if you feel optimistic, if you're content where you are with whatever your situation might be, there's no reason to overthink it. Just go with it and enjoy yourself, okay? So that applies to anything, Same thing with work. If it's like, I just jumped into a brand new job and I left my old job behind and I am just a little worried because I'm so new. Like, what if I do something and I mess up? Or what if this job ends up realizing they don't want me here, Don't freak out. If you're doing great and people see you're doing great and you have your skills and everything's going perfectly, just enjoy yourself and enjoy what you're doing, all right? So don't panic is essentially what I have here to say for you, Sagittarius. Jumping on in here now to the overall outcome for you. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding October 2022. What is going to be the overall outcome for their month? And what do we have? We have here the Hierophant. I love it, baby. I do. It kind of goes back to the fundamental of what the reading was talking about, right? The fundamental point of this reading was saying, hey, something new's coming in. Stick with it, because if you do stick with it, you're going to see growth come out of it. Hierophant card is the card of commitment, It is the card of making sure that you stay devoted and you stay committed to what it is you're currently doing. Because the more that you do that, the stronger the bond to what you have will be. So the more that you're going to put forth effort into your new beginning, the more that you stick with it, the more of a bond you'll have with it, the more beautiful things you'll see, the more growth you'll have, the more abundance will come out of this whole experience. So Sagittarians, that's the message that I have here for you. And I do hope it resonates to you, but pretty much the overall synopsis of today's reading is, look, World cards coming in here for you in the month of October. You exited a cycle, and after every ending, there always has to be a brand new beginning. So something new will manifest in your life. Chances are it's going to start to manifest for you. This new beginning will start to manifest for you in October. Even though this reading does cover the month of October, readings can be timeless. So that means that this could have already happened, or it may happen down the line. So if this doesn't happen in October, this energy can catch up with you in the next coming of months. Regardless though, it looks like the new beginning here is manifesting for you in October. And this new beginning is going to be something that you start to feel very, very invested in pretty dang quickly. And with the King of Swords coming into play, it's something that you're going to feel is pretty important to you relatively fast as well. So whether it's a new person that becomes an important character and role in your life, or there's a new career that becomes important to you in your life, this new important thing is going to be something you find yourself becoming heavily connected to. And the great thing about this new beginning is that you feel like you have the freedom to be yourself, but you also feel like you have the skills that you need. You feel that everything is natural. Like, I was meant to be doing whatever this is. If it's love, I was meant to be with this person. If it's career, I was meant to be in this career. everything feels like it aligns with me. So I don't have to worry about whether or not something is right or wrong for me, because essentially it feels right. So when we get in situations like this, it's overall pretty wonderful. And I love saying here too, man, you know, you do got here the King of Wands, you got here the Empress. It's just showing tons of opportunity of growth. I think that things are going to develop very quickly for you. Things are really going to take off. And you just got that overall fundamental message here that was saying, Hierophant card, hey, stick with what you're doing. You will see benefits coming from it. If you continue to stick with what you're doing, you will see a positive outcome. You know, some of you guys watching this might be the energy of like, hey, I like reading tarot cards and I want to be a tarot reader on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and start this tarot card reading situation on YouTube, and then poof, it feels really natural for you and you feel like you're helping people and you're really assisting people and you're doing great work. And then all of a sudden you start to become very successful in the tarot game and you know what it is that you're doing here and the content that you're creating and the things that you're messages that you're giving out to people to help them. So it's like, you know, maybe some of you guys are doing that, right? But overall, if it was meant for you, it's going to develop, right? And it's going to be something that turns into something amazing the more that you stick with it. So for some of you, that might even be your message. Maybe you're becoming a tarot reader this month, starting a tarot YouTube channel, and you're like, oh my God, this was what I was supposed to do, right? So I feel like alignment here is screaming at you this month. Things are really aligning for you. We're pushing out what doesn't serve you anymore. We're inviting in what does here, and it's going to feel incredibly natural, and you're just being called to continue to stick with it. So don't back down here, Sagittarius. Stick with what is working for you this month, and you will see very good benefits and very much so amazing growth for your future. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, if it resonates to you, awesome. If not, no worries. If you do want to check out any other awesome tarot readers on YouTube, feel free to do so. And if you want to check out any future videos that I post, feel free to do that as well. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing. It would be gratefully appreciated. But Sagittarius, enjoy your October, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.